Life is hard, and we'll all make mistakes on the way, but we need things to guide us. We need values and beliefs. Gratitude, courage, and compassion. Keep those fixed in your mind as you go throughout your day in life, and you'll make mistakes, but you won't be going against your values and beliefs. Hi, Brian McCorder here, and I want to talk about those three things: gratitude, courage, and compassion. Again, we can get so caught up in the day, it's very easy to get kind of knocked around by the problem at hand, and we get fatigued and beat down. We need anchors, we need shields, we need something that can hold us tight. And keeping those in your mind, those three things, gratitude, courage, and compassion, can go a long way to giving us strength and guiding us through our day in a happy way. Gratitude. We have so much to be thankful about. Most of us live in houses we didn't build, where clothes we didn't make, clothes we didn't make, eat food we didn't produce, use water and electricity we didn't produce. We rely on one another. If you have a husband and wife, a significant other, healthy children, a job, again, have freedom, we have so much to be thankful for. And when we lose sight of that thankfulness, we lose that ability to be gracious, and this is when we become pretentious. We begin to get that ego, edging God out. That it's like we deserve all these things that we have, when it's probably not the case. Again, we've received these by grace, and we need to be gracious with others. Never give up that thankfulness. There's something called a thankfulness journal, which can help increase your gratitude. And I've done this from time to time myself. I usually use Word, and over a cup of coffee in the morning, I will just type out the things that I was thankful for the last few weeks or last few days. And it's an amazing exercise. I did that actually for several years. I ended up with a list of several hundred things that I was grateful for, and I even expanded it to think back in my childhood and capture magic moments. Things like when my kids were born, and when I got married, and when I got my black belt, or running my first marathon, or just a childhood memory from playing with a friend, going out fishing, things like that. But I found that later, when I have a cup of coffee and read these, it gave me that kind of sense of well-being. I was just filled with gratitude for the wonderful moments that I've already had in life. I've already experienced so much that I didn't earn or deserve, but I'm so grateful for those. Just reading those, reliving them, made me happy and just gave me such a warm feeling. So again, Gratitude journal is a great way to wire our mind to look for gratitude and be more thankful. Courage. You can't do a whole lot without courage. If we're going to live our values and beliefs, we need courage. We need bravery. Jesus spent a lot of time trying to teach not to be fearful or to let fear rule us. Going to be very difficult to face life and all the things that are going to come at us without a sense of courage. And that's a lot of the purpose of my Dragon Slayer manual, that we need to develop courage, we need to develop confidence, and by choosing challenges in life of our own, it'll help give us some confidence. We need to know where our courage comes from. Where does your confidence come from? It can come from faith, your faith in God, from your faith in your friends, your family, and your own abilities. But every time we face a challenge, small, big, it helps give us courage to move forward. We don't want to be controlled by fear. We need courage, and you need to remind yourself to be courageous and to face those challenges. Doesn't mean the absence of fear. It just means that we're going to have the ability to push through the fear. And that last one, compassion, so important. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes in life, but I always want to err on the side of compassion. If someone is asking for money on the street, hopefully I can give it to them. What we need to realize is when people are panhandling, they're no different than any business. They're asking for a transaction. They're going to give you some gratitude while you give them some money. we're going to get something from the exchange. We'll get oxytocin and serotonin. We'll get that sense of well-being. You can decide not to give. You can just walk on by. You gave nothing. You'll receive nothing. Maybe a little guilt or nothing whatsoever. But by giving, it will give you gratitude that one, you were able to give. You were able to help another human being. It's funny how psychologists have determined that the best way to have a good sense of well-being yourself is by helping others. In fact, it's probably the only real way. If you want to be happy, find a way to make others happy. Often the level of our own happiness is going to be tied to how well we're able to take care of others. So there you go. Gratitude, courage, compassion. Again, life is difficult. We need a compass. We need a shield. We need something to kind of hold us on course. And I would suggest keeping those in your mind. Write them down on signs. Remind yourself of them throughout the day. Use those to guide you. Keep your sense of thankfulness, your gratitude. Be courageous and be compassionate towards others. We have a word for people who aren't compassionate. We call them sociopaths. Better to be a kind and generous person. Thank you. Until next time.